Irontrans IR-V01, the prototype for it, was shown to us today via Weibo. Now, Irontrans is supposedly a masterpiece Star Saber. Now, we ask ourselves, like, do we need another masterpiece Star Saber, considering that Takara Tomy made one already? Now, this one, we only have the prototype of it, and they're showing side-by-side comparisons with the Takara Tomy masterpiece to let us know pretty much a big difference of what exists between the two.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say this right now. The thing is that this one, I feel it's the reason why it exists is to be a highly articulated, very posable, but also highly detailed version of the character. Now, the thing is, Masterpiece is all about show accuracy, how they looked in the show model, and that's that. When you strip that away, it then becomes one of these things where it's like, okay, well, what does this do then?
Yeah.
This is because, like, you look at the original Takara Tomy masterpiece Star Saber is show accurate. There's no arguments about it. It looks like it looks more than even the original G1 Star Saber did back in the day in Victory. So this one's more of a stylized take on it. Like if Obari was
That's
handed.
what I was thinking too. Like I got vibes of Carrie, basically.
Yeah, like if Obari was like handed the pen and going like, you know what, you're gonna draw a Star Saber for a manga. So it has more of that, and with it, the stylized Obari poses and everything like that. He still comes with his gun, the interchangeable hands, the saber blade. It still comes with Yuki, which is the little brave, Brainmaster that goes in his chest to make the Brainmaster head. I mean, and it shows that it could do some really impressive posing, which is, I'll give it credit right there. The original Masterpiece Star Saber couldn't really do too many crazy poses. The truth is the original Masterpiece Star Saber was the original Star Saber toy with articulation. It's like they cleaned up the toy, made it a little larger than the original, and gave it a little more articulation. But at the end of the day, it was, it was already show accurate to begin with. This one is taking its own little take on it. It's just a more stylized version that has a lot more articulation. But at the end of the day, it's something that it's going to really target a very specific audience. You have to be like, if you're a really big fan of Victory, I mean, I love Star Saber, but it's something that you have to say to yourself, do I need something like this? Is it something that I need on my display? I already have the original Masterpiece Star Saber. How much is this one going to cost? Do I need like a really fancy version of it? And not to mention, supposedly people, like we talked about this a while back, like it's like, well, if there's a Star Saber, there's going to be a Victory Leo.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Victory Saber combiner. So it's something that, how is that going to look? Is that going to look crazy too with the wings and everything? So it's something that we need to really like consider. And this thing's also much larger than even the Masterpiece one. The Masterpiece one is easily one of the largest. Like I'm looking at mine in the display. It's easily one of the largest Masterpiece toys, if not the largest Masterpiece toy up to this point. When compared to say like the MP01 and Ultra Magnus and stuff like that, which are the other like larger Masterpiece toys through Masterpiece history. But I mean, the way that I see it, it's something that is going to be a bit of a pass for me because it's probably going to be very expensive. And while it does look nice and it will, it's something that would look cool. It's something like Ox design with Obari if he did Star Saber. But at the end of the day, Masterpiece, its existence is to look like it did on the 2D platform.
Right.
And it already did that in a very good way. So this is something that if you just want to have something cool that's posing and looks awesome, then yeah, this is a cool thing to have, especially if you don't have the MP version. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know really where this fits in for a lot of people. What do you think?
I think it looks really cool. I kind of dig the hyper stylization of it. But I mean, I don't know. I kind of dig it, but it's just, yeah, I completely agree. Like if you're getting this, then it kind of feels incomplete if you don't get the combiner part. And
you know that it's
we
coming.
don't even know if they're there yet. They're probably thinking about it. They're probably working out the design. But I mean, right now they just have the Star Saber right now.
It's something that like when this toy is being engineered, they're already going, well, just make sure you have those ports there just in case.
Yeah.
Got to attach Victory Leo to those feet, you know. So it's something that I knew it like when they did the Masterpiece Star Saber. Like we never got a Masterpiece Victory Leo officially anyhow.
Okay.
But when they did the Masterpiece Star Saber, they put stuff on him just in case.
Okay.
So they even had it planned there, and you could actually attach. The funny thing is a little Easter egg. You could attach your original G1 Victory Leo onto this Star Saber on the original Masterpiece. So, but either way, I mean, let us know what you think about this. I mean, it's kind of like it's polarizing, this one, because I really like how it looks, but at the same time, it's not really how it looked in the show. So while it's a cool looking representation of a character I really like a lot, and it has amazing articulation, and it's a large figure, at the same time, is it something I need? You know, it's kind of the same way how, like, you know, you could have a really good Marvel Legends version of, like, you know, Captain America, and then like the Hot Toys one came out, and you go, that looks amazing, but do I need it? You know? So either way, this is awesome. Let us know what you think.
The answer is always yes.